While the coronavirus pandemic continues to have a major impact on the film business, Hollywood is going to move on in 2022. With that in mind, we look ahead to the top 10 anticipated action movies of 2022. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified of our latest videos. Alright, let's get to it. At number 10, Uncharted, opening on February 18th. The Indiana Jones-styled action-adventure film, based on the popular video game series of the same name, has been in production for more than a decade, but it wasn't until June of 2019 that we saw the real process. The film's major hero, Nathan Drake, will be played by Tom Holland, and filming began in early 2020. It arrives after multiple changes in the release schedule, so let's hope it sticks. At number 9, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, opening on November 11th, 2022. In a very tragic and stunning turn of events, we lost Black Panther hero Chadwick Boseman to colon cancer in 2020, and filmmakers and fans across the world grieved his death. This naturally raised concerns about what would happen to the Marvel character, who was supposed to play a significant role in the MCU's future. As it turns out, the sequel will still be released in 2022, but Boseman will not be replaced, and the tale will instead center on the King T'Challa's vivacious sister Shuri, portrayed by Letitia Wright. Aside from that, we don't know much about the film, especially how his absence would be addressed. At number 8, Top Gun Maverick, opening on May 27th, formerly November 19th, 2021. After more than 30 years, we're finally getting a Top Gun sequel. There isn't much information about this film yet, other than that Miles Teller has been cast as Goose's kid, and Val Kilmer has returned as Iceman. And as the video suggests, Tom Cruise will be riding motorbikes, playing volleyball, and flying planes like a crazy once more. At number 7, The Batman, opening on March 4th. You're in luck if you're seeking out another version of the Caped Crusader. Despite ongoing DC Extended Universe of films, which contains The Flash and Aquaman 2 in 2022, Planet of the Apes director Matt Reeves takes on what appears to be the darker take on what the Batman is that we've seen before, with an outstanding cast that includes Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne, Colin Farrell as the Penguin, Paul Dano as the Riddler, and Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon. At number 6, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Opening Sonic the Hedgehog was one of the last major films to be released before the coronavirus outbreak, and it went on to become one of the year's highest grossing pictures. With that in mind, Paramount immediately began to work on a sequel, acquiring director Jeff Fowler as well as stars Ben Schwartz as Sonic and Tika Sumpter. There's no news on whether James Marsden's Tom or Jim Carrey's Dr. Robotnik will return, but it's hard to think that they won't. And if the mid-credits sequences are to be believed, we'll also get Tails on April 8th, 2022. At number 5, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Part 1. Opening on October 7th of 2022. The Oscar-winning Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was a major smash hit with reviewers and fans, and Across the Spider-Verse Part 1 is likely one of the most anticipated films of the year, especially given that it's only the first of 2 parts. Shameik Moore will reprise his role as Miles Morales, along with Haley Steinfeld's Gwen Stacy and Oscar Isaac's Miguel O'Hara, aka Spider-Man 2099. We'll also hear that Issa Rae will play Jessica Drew, aka Spider-Woman, and Jake Johnson's Peter Parker will most likely return. At number 4, The Flash, opening on November 4th. In case you haven't heard, multiverses are going to be all the rage in 2022, and this film appears to be DC's contribution to the trend. We don't know much about the plot of this movie yet, but Michael Keaton's hiring as Bruce Wayne is either very meta stunt or a significant signal as to what we'll see. There are suggestions that the plot may mirror the Flashpoint plotline from the comics, in which case expect some crossover shenanigans. At number 3, Thor: Love and Thunder, opening on July 8th. A highly awaited follow-up to Taika Waititi's Thor: Ragnarok, which reimagined the characters to the pleasure of experts and viewers alike, is Marvel's second picture of 2022. Jane Foster, played by Natalie Portman, will return to the franchise, and it's been suggested that she'll use Mjolnir, Thor's hammer, at some point. Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie will also return, and Thor will team up with the Guardians of the Galaxy to take on Christian Bale's Gore the God Butcher. At number 2, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, opening on May 6th. This entry in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the first of 3 in 2022, will be met with a lot of anticipation since it'll immediately tie in with the events of Marvel's first Disney Plus series, WandaVision. What if a Disney Plus animated series is also a chance? Following some behind-the-scenes changes, director Sam Raimi has joined the project, and based on the first trailer, it's going to be a crazy journey. And at number 1, Mission Impossible 7, opening on September 30th. Tom Cruise will return in the 7th chapter of the film that made him famous for his willingness to perform life-threatening stunts. After acting as writer and director in the previous 2 films, Christopher McQuarrie will reprise his roles. With a third certified fresh movie in a row, he should be able to complete the hat trick. Hey guys, that was it for this one. What'd you think about it? Let us know in the comments below. If you're new to our channel, be sure to sub and ring that bell so you never miss any of our videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.